everybody. I'm December James, one of the authors of Her Story, His Glory, a series of mad conversations. We are so excited for everyone who has this book already in their hands and for those who are still going to get it. If you don't know by now, Mad Conversations stands for Mothers and Mentors and Daughters Conversations. Really, it's mother and daughter conversations, but for those who are not mothers, they are mentors. So mother and daughter conversations and or mentor and daughter conversations. But this is not about me. Today we are here with a dynamic woman of God, Kelly Foster. She is a mother, a preacher, and a blogger. And I just want to say hey to you, Miss Kelly. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to be here December and super excited about the book.
Yes. So tell me one thing you want the readers to know about your piece, which you wrote on perfectionism.
Yes. So I wrote about perfectionism because it's something that I know all too well. Okay. So the first thing that I want women who read this book to understand is that you're not alone. You're not the only one that struggles with perfectionism. Honestly, most of us struggle with it to a certain extent. And so you're among like minded individuals who are super passionate about what they do, but sometimes don't know what's too much. But that's okay. And that's the whole thing. It's okay not to be okay. It's taken me a long time and I'm still in process to really, really fully understand that it's okay when all the T's aren't crossed and all the I's aren't dotted. Because God, that's when I leave room for God to step in and do what He does best in my life. And He'll do the same thing in your life. So that's the one thing that I want everyone to understand and keep in mind about perfectionism. You're not alone. It's okay. And sometimes it's in our failures, it's in our losses, it's in those places that are not perfect that we see God show up and we get to know Him in a way that we would have never ever gotten to know Him if we didn't have those spots. So those are actually good spots. It's tough, but those are good spots.
Yeah, so in our imperfection, that's kind of where God is perfect, right? In our
Absolutely.
weaknesses. And so that was great. I thank you so much for putting that piece in there because sometimes as a mother, even a preacher or just someone in the public eye, we forget that, perfectionism is not what the goal is. The goal is to be effective, and it's okay to not be okay.
Yeah, it's real. It's everyone experiences it. I think we all get so used to seeing the perfectly curated Instagram photos and the family pictures and the dream jobs, and we really lose sight of the fact that we're all human beings. We all have faults and failures, and those are the areas that God wants to grow us in, not the perfection. He didn't come for a perfect church. He came for a wrinkled, broken down one, okay? And He wants to restore us. It's not because of us, it's not by our own will, but it's Him and it's His grace.
Yes, thank you so much for that word. So now that you've let us know that you're writing on perfectionism and you're in the second piece to mothers, what is
Mhm.
one thing you want the readers to get excited about?
Oh my goodness, there's so many things. Well, I would say first, number one, get excited to feel heard and understood. This book and all the amazing women that have shared their stories in this book, we've been there, we are there, we're in it, we're in the thick of it. And I know sometimes you're going through things and you feel like you're alone, you feel like no one understands. This book is here to let you know that you are not alone and that we are all much more alike than we really think we're different. Okay. So that's first thing. You're not alone. You're not by yourself. We're feel understood, get excited to feel heard and validated in your struggles and in your areas of concerns. But then we don't just leave you there. And that's the best part about this book. And I got it right here. You can't see it. But the best part about this book is that we don't leave it there. Here's your faults, here's your failures, here's the bad, but we're ready to kind of come in with the encouragement. And so we're providing our stories as an illustration of how God works these miracles. So you're going to get excited to feel understood, get excited to feel heard, but then also get excited about the encouragement And the challenge, because this book is going to challenge you in a lot of ways, to just move forward past those areas and just to trust God wherever we are, whatever the situation or the circumstance. I believe this book is going to challenge us and inspire us to just keep pushing and trust God the entire way, because He really is the one that gives us the will to do it all. And so it's not our strength, but it's through Him. So get excited. Get excited about what God is going to show you in your life through my messed up junk and my failures and my story and all of our stories.
Wow, yes. Get excited for being heard. I haven't heard it put that way. Yes. In a book, you can actually be heard, understood, and
Yes.
challenged. So we're not going to
Yeah.
leave you right where you are. Thank you so much for adding that, Kelly. So for everyone that's out there that hasn't purchased the book yet, the book did drop. It's out there for you to get in your hands. You can purchase it on Amazon. You can even purchase it at Barnes and Nobles online, Google Play, and iTunes. We have made it accessible for you so that you can be heard, understood, and get these testimonies of these women that have come together and giving you their triumph story for you to get something from it. So go out, purchase Her Story, His Glory today, and get it in your hands and share it with somebody. God bless.
God bless.